let's learn about loops in Python. There are two different loops in Python that are while and for loop. The while is traditional one. In that you have to use initialization, condition, and increment. For suppose, let's learn these loops with one example. Let's take a two name and surname. Okay, and let's write a while loop. So when you write a while loop, okay, so we have a sequence name and surname. To iterate over these sequences, what I need an index. Okay, and then I need to actually finish this loop after we reach the end of the sequence. So that we have condition here, and I'm printing that combining a first name and surname. But to end the loop, you have to increment the I. Otherwise, if you don't increment this thing, always it will print the first element only, because I is 0 always. Okay, so let's run this thing. It is working, right? So if you delete this thing, what happens? Check this one. You see, it is always printing first one only, because you're not incrementing it. Okay, so this is the problem with while loop. Three things. Okay, increment, and this is what you need to do. Okay, when you want to actually iterate over containers, these two are containers. List name is a list, which is a container. Surname is a list, which is a container. So what we have here, to simplify that, we have a what is called for loop. You see this whole thing, while condition, initialization, increment, all those things are actually simplified, and it is simplified syntax here. All you need to write is for x in name. So what it does actually, it works on for loops. For loops work on iterators. So most of the containers are iterators, and so where for loops takes each element from the container or iterator here, and then puts that in a variable here, and you see we can print that here. So if I run this thing now, can you see here, in a first one we combined both, and second one, to demonstrate, we printed just a name here. You see, after done, we got these three elements. Let's do one thing. Let's write a pattern here. Okay, go to half pyramid. What is this called? Half pyramid. Let's actually let's actually see loops what we have learned with the hands-on experience by printing this pattern, half pyramid. What are nested loops? Okay, nested loops are writing a loop inside loop. Okay, you can write a loop, another loop for J in surname. I can print J. What happens? You see, if I actually run this one, can you see here, for each first name, I can put end here, because I don't want that thing to be go in the next line. Now check this thing. What happens? Can you see here, for each first name, we have all surnames printed, isn't it? Okay, so it is nested loop, which means that the loop will go back to the outer loop only once it is finished. Just like you are doing some work, and actually all of a sudden someone call you to do something else, or you want to, so you can't actually go. It is something like you are stuck with the task, and you will go back to previous task once you finish that only. For suppose, let's say that you are actually attending a meeting, and it is getting late, and you have to stay on a call, with the video on. So in such a case, you can take up some time, and you can actually go and have your dinner and come back. So while you are doing something else, what you are stuck with that task only. You will be back to that once the task is finished, like that here. So control is stuck with this for loop. Okay, once this finished only, it will go back. Okay, So for another element here, for Naveen, all this thing, this will be executed 5 times. And for Krishna, again, this inside loop will be executed 5 times. Do you understand? I hope you understand, right? Yeah. Okay. So, so now let's go and actually print the pattern. So you can right click here to create a new file. Right click on this one, okay, main project. And there you can create select the Python file and half pyramid. Okay. So let's take n equal to 5. What I can do here, as you can see here, each line, there are 5 rows, each row contain numbers. Okay, and how many numbers are in each row is determined by the row number. So let's first print 5 rows for I in range of 5. Okay, so range of n. Okay, now print of I. Okay. Let's do this program, do the programming incrementally. Okay, so 1 2 4. So but I need 5 rows starting from 1. Okay, so what you can do, you can actually, if you know this Python console, if you go here, okay, uh, you have this range of, you can give 1 to 10. Can you see here? So to convert that, you can, what you can do, list. Check this one, right? If you give step 2, you will get like that. Okay, so step is the increment, just like what you have learned in slicing. Okay, so what I can do, I need till 5, right? For that I can use 6, right? Do you get it? Here if I give 6, 1 to 5, what I can do, 1 to n plus 1. Now run this one, 1 to 5 got. Okay, so this is how we write programs. Go incrementally. Okay, and then what you will do, okay, I have 5 rows. I need to print numbers in each row. How many numbers that we have to print depends on row number. So I have, see, row number. Take this variable to row. Okay, meaningful name. Give meaningful name. Row number, right? Got it? Hello. Yeah. And now I have a row number. I can actually again for okay, x in range of, I can take a row number. Okay, so which means that row number 1 is, if row number is 1, what you will get, check range of 1, what you will get, 0. Row number is 2, what you will get, 0 1. Okay, so if row number is, you need so in such a case also, you understand what you are getting, row number is 3, what you will get, 0 1 2 3. What you will need, if it is row number 3, check this one, 1 2 3. Okay, that is what we need to do. 1 comma, I'm giving here 1, and now just print x. Okay, okay, so check this one. Okay, oh, it is coming all okay, end. Okay, because each line, it implicitly Python print function adds new line. Okay, so default one is equivalent to this one. Okay, end equal to /n. That is a default argument. Okay, that is a default argument for a default end. And so we replace that with this one, an empty space. it is coming like this still. Oh, so now I see one thing. Okay, it is coming, all are coming in single line. I need to give a new line for every loop. So this whole thing is one loop. Okay, and after we finish, control will come back to this outer loop, right, which is part of this loop. Do you understand? Can you see? Okay, so now here I give print this empty. Okay, and now check. And so I want to add some space here. What we can do, we can do some formatting here. Formatting. Okay, give a space, format of X. Okay, or give, do you understand? And the same thing, how can you do that with a while loop? Okay, so this is with the for loop, print with for loop. Okay, so let's do this thing with the while loop. Okay, now what I can do, I need to take an initialization. We have n already. While, okay, I need to take a row number. Okay, row number again. Okay, let's take a different variable. Okay, row C, row count. Okay, which is 1. While row C less than 6. Okay, and just let's comment this thing. Right click, and you can go to refactor or have a shortcut, control/, so that you know that is, even though code exists there, it is like Python interpreter ignores. So we can, do you understand? Yeah. Now let's print row C. Okay, yeah, you see, same problem, but with for loop we don't have that taking care of increment, decrement and all. No, that was a luxury, working with for loop. Now I need to increment row count, right? Row C equal to row C plus 1. Okay, now check this one, right? 1 2 3 4 5 we got. Now what I can do, I need to write another loop, right? So I need to take another variable, which is take some, v equal to what? I need to initialize that to row C. Do you get it? Because row count, it starts with the row count, right? Let's take this one. Or let's say while again. Okay, while take a variable v equal to 1. Okay, because each loop starts with 1, right? Each row, sorry. While v less than row C plus 1. Okay, a print of v, and I have to increment that. Don't forget about incrementing v. Okay, now check this one. What is happening? It is somewhat, it seems like it is working. See what is going on here. Okay, and I need outside, yeah, well, inner while loop, we have to print something. Is it working? Yeah. Okay, so which one is convenient? Check this while loop. Sometimes you may need to use while loop, and but for loop is convenient to work with the iterators, containers, okay, sequences. So anything that is iterable can be used with the for loop.